In this video, I'm going to be explaining exactly how you can make $50,000 per month from YouTube and the no BS explanation behind it. And for proof, this is one of my clients, JK, that runs an addiction coaching offer for men. And as you can see, generated 50K from organic, 46K from organic, and then on top of that, 4K from YouTube retargeting. And then a combination with that, just so you know that it works, some of the largest players such as Charlie Morgan, Alex Becker, Serge Guattari all run this funnel. And if you probably have been on YouTube and you're watching this, you've probably seen Charlie's ads. I funnel hack Alex Becker all the time. You see his ads. Serge Guattari also runs the same exact model. And it's a YouTube sales funnel, right? Ignore what they're all selling for a second, right? My client that does run a coaching offer, or even me in my case, well, my case is a little bit different, but Charlie Morgan, Alex Becker, Serge Guattari, some of the other business gurus, you have to understand something about what they're doing. They're all running an organic, high-ticket content funnel with a little bit of ads on top of it. So like a retargeting hybrid content funnel, right? So, and this is the YouTube sales system that my client has used to generate multiple seven figures as well as multiple other people. And just so you know that I'm actually not just BSing, I'm a content creator on other platforms. I've also generated hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube myself. I've generated over $70,000 in profit from building a YouTube channel, as well as getting to nearly 30,000 subscribers within less than a year. So I know how the YouTube system works. I know how to generate content that grabs attention, but also converts. But most importantly, one of the things you need to understand about all of these people, myself included, you need to look at me and ask yourself a question: what the hell am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing? So for example, what these people doing are running a YouTube content system. And what that basically includes, if you very simplistically look at it, is at the top of funnel, you have an awareness videos, and then you ultimately have conversion videos. So those are the very two simple formats of content that can be pushed out. And once you understand this, you can understand why Charlie Morgan will start to make videos like how to lock in like a millionaire, because he's at the point, I think now he's at a few 100,000 subscribers, but he's at the point where he's trying to scale his overall brand awareness and reach. But in order for you to even make money without a large following, you really just need to be focusing on conversion videos. And for full context, this is a conversion video, right? So if you're watching this and you're someone that's interested in building out content systems and wants to generate an extra 20 to 30K per month in profit, you can definitely book a call with me. And full transparency, this is the whole purpose of this video, because I've been doing a lot of cold outreach. And just as I said before, with some of the results I've had, the sales process is entirely different versus me sending a cold email, doing all this bullshit. Look, I don't want to do it. I don't even want to deal with that at all. And some of these people that have sales teams and closers probably have the easiest job compared to people that are doing cold outbound and cold prospecting. Not that it doesn't work. It's just the efficiency sake of it doesn't even really make any sense. And the same exact thing that Serge Guattari said, and even on some of his masterminds, he talks about as well. And when it comes to you being able to generate an extra 50K or even 100K per month when it comes to your YouTube channel, and the split between awareness and conversion-based videos. Now, conversion-based videos can be something such as a course. Courses are extremely valuable. Trainings, I'm even considering turning this into a training as well. But once you have an understanding of what is really going inside of a conversion-based video, you want to have multiple CTAs in combination with optimization for SEO. So what that basically means is if you go into the YouTube search engine and people are my addiction, how to stop smoking weed, how to do XYZ, you have to understand that that is an SEO gold mine, especially if you put dates on it. So an underrated trick that you'll see with accounts that are able to scale to, hundreds, tens of thousands of views is the continuous, oh, my bad, I accidentally ruined you guys' ears. Accounts that are able to get tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views on their videos is they have the capability of changing their titles for SEO optimization over time. And that's why you see them say how to end your addiction 2025, 2026. So they can take a video that's 5 years old and basically squeeze all of the value out of it. So that's also another underrated trick that you can use from an SEO and evergreen perspective. If you're a content creator that has a lot of content already uploaded on YouTube, or you plan on uploading channel, which I do, in terms of being able to optimize the SEO, the end screens, and the overall user navigation in terms of your top of awareness funnel all the way to the bottom. So one of the things that we also look at when it comes to generating a profitable funnel on YouTube is once you kind of understand the awareness versus conversion-based videos is you really want to dial in your ICP. So client profile is going to be the number one thing you need to do, because if you don't have a targeted ICP, what I can basically guarantee is going to happen, right? So if you have an ICP right here and you don't have this dialed in, you're going to have a whole bunch of shitty leads. You're going to have bad leads. And nobody wants bad leads. Your sales team does not want bad leads, okay? What your sales team wants are basically, not hand-me-downs, I was going to say, what's it called? Lay down leads. They want people that are just one call, boom, hey, give me your money. And they're like, yes, please, no objections. I'm like this when I find people I like on YouTube, interested in learning with them. I don't want a sales call. I don't even want a sales call. Just what is the price? What is it, the terms? Okay, how does it work? Cool. Then I pay them. So when you have, your ICP dialed in truly to the extent of a little trick that we like to look at is if you take all of your transactions and you upload them to a large language model like AI, what you can do is build an avatar all based on AI, based on all of your transaction data. So if your sales team has taken diligent notes, what you can do is congregate all of that information, upload it to a large language model. I like to maybe use 2 or 3 different ones just to see the difference between Claude, ChatGPT, and all of the different models out there. And then what you're able to do is now you can use all of that for, copywriting, right? You can use some of that for, just content like ideas. And the ideas do convert, right? So if 50% of your people are coming on a call because, their wife is forcing them to finally start losing weight or fix their libido or something of that nature, then you kind of have to ask yourself, that's a really good idea to use within your sales process. That's really good to use within your copy, because then it all goes back to your ICP, your initial ideal client profile. And that's going to allow you to close high ticket deals up front, which is usually it's going to tie into a different segment. I don't want to make this video too complicated, but in terms of like the pricing, when it actually comes to building a multi 7-figure business online, there's like difference in terms of your pricing ladder and your offer ladder. But for the most part, if you just want to make an extra 50K per month online, one of the easiest things to do is dial in your ICP, understand the difference between awareness videos and then conversion videos. And you can I prefer to do a little bit of both, because long-term, you still want to have some awareness traffic coming in, and you also still want to have some conversion videos. So a mix of both is fine. And then once you have your ICP dialed in, you have an understanding of awareness videos versus conversion videos, then it's just like a matter of consistency. So the more consistent you are in terms of the uploading schedule and the content strategy, that's when you can start to see the exponential growth that some of these creators like Charlie Morgan, Serge Guattari are seeing. And something that they tend to do is also a little bit of trend hacking or trend jacking. So the next component of this, once you have your ICP dialed in, you understand kind of the conversion funnel, or you have your YouTube funnel structured out, it's going to be the little thing. It's going to be like the thumb, going to be the ideation. It's going to be your script writing, right? Stuff that we all handle for clients, myself, but it's not really the most important thing. Really, the most important thing to actually making money is understanding who you're targeting, being able to create videos that are going to help get their attention and awareness, and then ultimately convert them. And then all of those other steps in between are branding, positioning. They don't matter as much. It's really just a matter of consistently showing up. Some people will sit here and try and sell you on thumbnails and this and that. Look, you could be sitting in your car and just posting videos and it could work. I promise you that can work. Sitting outside, there are people who are succeeding doing that on YouTube. It's just a matter of consistency. And again, understanding who your ideal avatar is. And, again, the reason why some of these companies are able to hit multiple 6 figures per month, 7 figures per month is all because they're running a hybrid content funnel where they're able to push out the exact YouTube strategy now, and then also retarget them with ads like we did a little bit with my client, which tend to have much healthier margins or ROASes on those accounts when you run either hybrid Facebook, Instagram DM ads, or even just retargeting campaigns on YouTube, which Alex Hormozi does, Serge Guattari does, Alex Becker, Charlie Morgan, plenty of others as well tend to do, because you've already built up trust within the community. And it's a very, very easy way to get in front of your warm audience, especially if you create conversion-based videos, which includes courses. It can include free training. All of those are assets that can be utilized to build trust expertise, and authority. And in the following videos that we're going to be dropping, we're going to be kind of breaking down a little bit more insights into like the copywriting, the segmentation of your funnel, understanding like what are the actual tangibles within the content. I mean, obviously, like looking at my content, you might not think, well, I know what the hell I'm talking about, but you can kind of see with just some of the results that I've gotten and some of the results just on YouTube in general that I have a decent understanding of content. But from the way I'm pushing out content now isn't going to be towards, a B2C audience. So it's going to be evolve over time. So if you're watching this, consider yourself lucky.